Hello everyone, welcome back to CNN. I hope everybody is having a wonderful time, wonderful day, wonderful night, no matter what time it is. I hope you are enjoying your time. Yes, welcome back everybody to CM. I am Zeus, aka Cody, and my fellow co-host.
Whoa, aka Nick.
Yes, welcome back. Today we are going to be continuing our Pokemon X playthrough. Yes, in the last episode we went ahead and actually we have some things we have to announce. So we had some issues. We lost the previous save file for our YouTube, so we had to restart. We are in a similar part to where we were. We have a little bit of catching up to do, but we will have a different Pokemon team now. Yes, it is partially user error why we lost all this stuff, but hey.
My computer wasn't working. It was literally the only way.
So we're restarting a little bit. We did do a little bit to catch up a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get back into it. This is how it's gonna look.
Yeah.
Can you even see it? How small the screen is?
What do you mean?
Is that how you want it to look?
I can see it.
Okay. Well, so this is how we're gonna have it look, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna. It's gonna be hopefully a great time. Hope everybody has enjoyed this content. So yeah. If you want to go ahead and pull out your Pokemon team real quick, so we can kind of see what we have. So for our Pokemon, we have the Fennekin level 15, a Weedle, a Fletching, and a Pidgey. So yeah, we have a similar team. I'm pretty sure we actually had all those things on our team originally.
Yeah, we just don't have the monkey anymore.
Yeah, we don't have the monkey anymore, to be honest. Not really a loss.
We haven't got an onion yet.
Oh, we haven't gotten onion. We're at that point in the game now. Let's say we're just now going to be getting onion. Jeez, we really were. You're really far behind. I honestly thought we were kind of close. Nope. No, yeah, I am going to be helping Rojo here kind of get through this game because he hasn't played it as much as I have and he doesn't know as much about it. But
I beat this game
years ago.
literally a couple months ago.
And why you acting like you don't know how to play this game then?
I do know how to play this game.
Okay, well then we'll see you play this game then. But yeah, he's gonna go ahead and continue here. We're gonna go ahead and get back and we're gonna get the Gen 1 starters once again. I would recommend healing your team beforehand though, because you're currently like super fucking fucked up.
Yeah. Thank you, Cody, for that.
I'll return. So yeah, I mean, I really do like this game. Pokemon X and Y have to be some of my favorite. I was especially with Pokemon ZA coming out here soon. So excited. There has been some controversy about it, you know, with the new Switch coming out. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be for the new Switch. It's going to be for the old Switch. So they're
It's
not.
gonna be for the new Switch.
It's the game copy is actually meant for the old Switch.
What do you mean?
So the game is actually going to be released alongside with just the regular Switch because Pokemon ZA was targeted for the original Switch console.
Where did you hear that from?
Every source.
Huh?
Every single source.
Every single source I read it says ZA is gonna be for the new one.
It's supposed to be both, but it's mostly it was targeted and it was designed for the original Switch. So it's going to be within the performance levels of the original Switch.
I don't think I know how that works. Because Metroid Prime 4 is gonna be for the for the new Switch.
But we gotta go in here, go to Singamore, see him. He's probably the hottest professor, honestly. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have any headphones or are you just playing this without any audio?
I'm playing without any audio.
Bro is not prepared at all for this at all. He's
Like, look. Judge me all you want.
So yeah. Oh, the Pokemon Center. I love the Pokemon Center. See, this game has probably I want to say, even though it was the first
3D Pokemon game.
3D Pokemon game, I like it. I don't like, yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't miss like the original sprites and all that. They had a lot more personality to them. But I do like the 3D kind of look. doesn't really look bad. Um, I feel like when you kind of are so used to like for the first 5 generations of Pokemon being in a 2D like downwards angle, it kind of does throw you off a little bit. But I feel like they did it pretty well. It was a big change for them, and it was a big, big thing, especially for like the 3DS. That's what it was advertised for. That's what it was all. The only thing that was on was the 3DS. So I mean, it's pretty fun game. There's Singamore.
Can't wait to get Onion.
Onion to Bulbasaur, probably the worst starter in this generation. In the terms of stat level and everything.
Technically, Blastoise is. The Squirtle is.
But typing still on everything just make it more effective.
No, it's Bulbasaur still. Bulbasaur in the original games is OP. Bulbasaur in this game is still OP.
He's not as OP.
The stats, especially Mega Evolution.
Venusaur has one of the lowest base level stats out of any starter.
Mega Evolution though?
Not counting Mega Evolution.
If we're counting Mega Evolution.
Mega Evolution doesn't really matter though because honestly, Mega Evolution sometimes will just waste your time on most of this game. Mega Evolution, it takes so long to just like get the stuff you need. I mean, this part you get it straight away. You can immediately do Mega Evolution with this once you get the bracelet. So Mega Evolution is pretty easy to get in this game, and especially for your starter, this first starter. Of course, Charizard's obviously going to be stupidly overpowered for whatever reason. They have to like always focus on that being like the main point of view, the main focus.
Did I stupid shit?
Looks like it. Nasty. Yeah, so the office we're in right now is a new office. It's actually gonna be like right next to like outside, like it's just a backyard. But we're surrounded by windows and everything. So like if we want to leave the office, we have to go outside to get to the main house. But I think we like it. It's pretty good. We're still missing a couple things, and we can't do like all of our videos and everything. Like we don't have an HDMI cable to do our Switch videos. But hey, that happens. We are excited for this change. I'm gonna say here we have our 3. We have to go against these 3 bozos. Bulbasaur, come out. If you pull off Fennekin, you're probably just gonna one-shot or two-shot it. But Fennekin's 1 level away from evolving.
I always chose Bulbasaur for like when I was playing Gen 1 because isn't Flame Charge better?
They're about the same. Flame Charge, it's not as high base damage, but the thing is, what's really good about Flame Charge is it gives you a speed boost. I mean, it raises your speed level, as you probably just saw. Yeah, your whole team just leveled up. Pidgey wants to learn Gust, its first flying type, man. Congrats. Squirtle. Honestly, it would probably be just better to keep battling. All the other Pokemon are way too weak. In the terms of base design, I'm honestly gonna be honest with you, Bulbasaur probably has the most detail put into it. Bulbasaur.
I think Bulbasaur is the best starter in Gen 1.
In Gen 1, not in the terms of like battling, but in terms of like how it looks probably the most unique.
You are putting Bulbasaur down. Bulbasaur is better than Squirtle.
I mean, it really just depends. First game had a lot more fire Pokemon than it did, and like you were a lot more useful to use a water type Pokemon in that generation than a grass type. So it really just comes down to how you do your playthrough and what you're using for. But
because in the first generation, the first 2 gyms are weak to grass.
Yeah, but then after that, then you're screwed. Because then you need water types, you need fire types, you need all these other types, and
Yeah, but by the time you do the full skill, you already have a team.
right, and then you don't need Bulbasaur anymore.
No, you would still need grass. I know this won't do anything, but
I feel like I kind of wish they did a little bit more with Venusaur's Mega Evolution. Venusaur, kind of the flower just gets bigger. Honestly, Charizard, yeah. To be honest,
if we're talking about if we're talking about Mega Evolution stats wise,
they're all the same. You're aware that they all get a base stat level.
they're not all the same.
They all equal out.
No.
Yes, they do.
I literally watched so many videos on this.
Then you would know that they equal out after a certain once you Mega Evolve.
I can look it up after.
But Ember, I don't know why you're Embering. Ember is just making it so much harder on you.
Because all my attacks basically did the same damage. That doesn't really matter.
See, this game starts to become really easy when you get access to things like certain super legendaries. Like, you can get Gibble pretty early on in this game, and therefore get a Garchomp. I don't think Garchomp's Mega Evolution's in this game. I can't remember if it's in this game or in a Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
It's in this game.
Because they're kind of split in half. Half the Mega Evolutions are in this game, and then they add the other half in the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire game. And honestly, that game is pretty fun. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is a really fun game.
It's just a remake of Sapphire and
But it's a really fun game.
Yeah.
And they add Mega Evolution to that, and they added, honestly, in my opinion, some of the much better designs of Mega Evolutions. But what I was saying, all the original like Gen 1 starter Mega Evolutions, honestly, the designs are kind of bland. Even like Charizard X, like at
You
Mega
mean
Evolution.
Charizard Y? Charizard Y is stupid as shit.
No, I was saying even Charizard X, the one that there's black and blue. It's cool. It looks cool, but it's not that. I mean, it probably is the coolest out of the four, right there. But I just don't think it has a lot going for it, because it's honestly kind of just a lot of fan service for it, and it feels like, oh, we're doing a black mega where this Charizard goes black, like it's shiny, and it gets blue flames instead of red flames. I mean, cool, but. And it also is kind of cool. It actually gets dragon typing, but I don't know. It kind of just like it's kind of boring or lackluster after a while, and you kind of just say, I honestly really don't like it. Because if you've had a shiny Charizard too, the shiny Charizard for the Mega X is horrible. It turns like this ugly green color.
I don't know. This is how it goes for me. It goes Charizard, Bulbasaur, and then Squirtle.
For what?
For designs and for power for me.
I thought
For
Bulbasaur was the
important.
most powerful.
Huh?
I thought Bulbasaur was your most powerful.
Well,
I mean, you have to eventually admit that Charizard's just gonna be better.
yeah, Charizard's better because he's a fire Pokemon.
Not just because he's a fire Pokemon, but also because
His stats are better too.
I'm pretty see, I think starters. I know they have different stat levels. Like I was saying, Venusaur has like the lowest stat level of all starters. I'm pretty sure one of them. He also has a different. I'm pretty sure Venusaur also is one of the few starters that evolves to its final evolution, like at like level 30. I'm pretty sure.
They all evolve at the same time.
No, they don't. They evolve. Certain starters evolve at a different time. Like Bulbasaur, I don't remember when Bulbasaur evolves, but I know
In the fourth gen, they all. I think it's 35 that they all.
Let's say most starters, I'm pretty sure it's 16 and 36, but there is a few of them there. Like I said, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is one of the few.
Yeah, they all evolve at 16 and then 35.
Not 35, 36.
Oh, sorry, 36, whatever.
But some of them, like I said, like Venusaur, they don't follow that rule. Which kind of brings you this thing. So, pseudo legendary is the classification that fans gave to certain Pokemon that were in the low level, like in the slow leveling group, where they took a lot longer time to evolve. Usually had much higher base levels to evolve, and also I'm pretty sure they usually had like one of the highest base stats. Like I think it was like over 600. What are you doing?
Looking at Bulbasaur's base stats.
His base stats.
Bulbasaur's base stats. HP 294, special attack 251, special defense 251, speed 207. Okay, so it doesn't really have good speed, but total 318.
Right.
Now let's look
compared to other ones, like look up Charizard, for example. But did you already choose your Pokemon, by the way? I was not paying attention, to be quite honest. Did you already get Bulbasaur?
Yeah, I got Bulbasaur. I'm checking the base stats now. How do you spell Squirtle?
Squirtle? You don't know how to spell Squirtle? S-Q-U-I-R. I can't believe I don't know if there's two R's. I think it's just one R.
Can you spell it again? Oh, wait, no, okay. Squirtle's base stats.
All that matters is the last number.
So, Blastoise base stats: HP 362, special attack 295.
Yep.
Special defense 339.
Yep.
Speed 280.
Which are all much higher than.
But that was Bulbasaur. This is Blastoise. So the total is 530.
530, yes.
Now let's look. What's Bulbasaur's last name?
Venusaur?
Venusaur.
Now I love how we just got into a deep conversation of starter Pokemon stats. To be honest, once you really start focusing on like IVs and everything in Pokemon, it kind of ruins the game in a way. Because you can't really play the game and be like, oh shit, I got a horrible IV Pokemon. It kind of ruins it, to be honest with you. Because then you know that you really don't have that strong of a Pokemon, even if it's a good Pokemon. It can be so much better.
Okay, the defense is better than.
Right, but what's the total?
It's not showing me the total.
I'm pretty sure it's 490 something. Can't remember.
Nope. Think again. Higher.
510.
Higher.
550.
Low.
Let me see.
It's 525.
Let me see.
That's the total.
Yeah, so it's still the one of the lowest ones.
It's higher than Squirtle.
That's Squirtle though, dude.
No, sorry. Blastoise.
What was Blastoise?
500.
500 flat? Let me
500
see.
flat. Oh, never mind. It's 5 0.
That's what I was saying. obviously Charizard is going to have the highest.
What is Charizard actually? Let me
I
check.
don't even know. I'm pretty sure pseudo legendaries are 600, but starters are lower than pseudo legendaries.
Charizard.
Man, I sometimes I forget how much they like. When you come into Pokemon, something I feel like I wish they had a different system for was friendship leveling.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's kind of like you have to do stuff with your Pokemon, and it's not as clear as it probably should be.
Total is 534, so yeah, it is the strongest.
I know. So all that was pointless because it's literally what I just told you. Are you gonna play the game?
I'm looking at the defense. Yeah. I'm still glad I chose Bulbasaur.
You want to give it a nickname? Onion.
Yes, but onion.
You spell onion. If you don't know how to spell onion, you do not deserve to call that Pokemon onion. I love how Singapore just straight up gets you a fucking Mega Stone. Nothing. Here's your Venusaur, right? Man, this game sometimes I forget how nonchalant the
Hold on.
controls.
I might want to reset because the only reason I chose Bulbasaur, the only reason I chose Bulbasaur, I'm not using Bulbasaur for its attack. I'm using Bulbasaur for its defense. So I need to know if it has better defense.
I think it has a lower defense than Squirtle. Squirtle. I'm pretty sure its HP is higher.
I'm not worried about HP.
Pretty sure Blastoise has the highest defense out of the three. Plus, Blastoise has multiple moves that allow it to.
Okay. No, Bulbasaur does. That's best with defense.
Does it? But does it have any defense moves?
No, it doesn't have many defense moves, but that's the best defense. So if I get attacked, it's more likely to survive.
I'm gonna have to look max out.
I forgot how long they talk.
Yeah, half of the game you're just spent talking with NPCs. You know, with these with doing round columns and stuff, you know you can change the text speed and everything, right?
This isn't the fastest text speed I can do.
There's no way that's the fastest text speed.
Oh, with swarms, but it would also speed up the game.
No, you can go into settings and switch the text speed. Just the text speed. That's the thing.
Oh, lasagna.
Hey, it's lasagna. Lasagna, what are you doing, lasagna? You know he's actually the good guy in this game? We're the bad guys. He just wants a better world. He just wants a better
Yeah,
world.
by killing everybody. That's not.
Doesn't matter how he does it. He just wants a beautiful world. He wants a more beautiful world. That's what he desires, where nobody ages. Hey, I feel like if you're on lasagna's side, I feel like you'll be good.
He dies at the end.
Technically, you never see him die.
Yes, but it's very much implied that he dies.
Yeah, but you can't actually say he died because it's a kid's game. They can't be like, oh yeah, he died. So technically, it's never proven. Because if you've seen most movies where there's off-screen deaths, you know they don't die. You know they don't die. They're gonna show
Do they
up.
die in the anime?
No.
People die in the anime all the time.
Or it's implied. They never show deaths again.
They killed Ash multiple times.
Yeah, that's different. That's because they knew they were gonna bring him back to life. They never fully just killed someone just to kill someone.
But they say kill.
Yeah. But they bring him back to life. That's what I'm saying. They never actually kill someone in anime. And keep them dead. So can you really count them as dying at that point?
Mewtwo killed a whole entire island of people. Do you remember that?
I get the lab.
Yeah. And they said killed, so they
guess.
died.
I mean, well, that's also the movies. The movies are a little bit more hardcore. Let's say I don't think was Mewtwo ever in the show.
Yes.
So I know he was always in the movies or in the longer specials, but he was never in the base show. I don't remember though.
But technically, the movies are canon.
Well, not all of them. Not every movie. Certain ones they're different universes.
Oh yeah, because I remember one. It's different universe, but the first couple movies,
they're canon.
Yeah, they're canon.
Well, technically, what can you really consider as canon? What if you really think about if everything was canon? Ash literally looks like he gets younger as the anime goes. So I feel like you had to decanonize him or make it a different world at that point because bro looked like he just went from 10 to 8. If you think about from Generation 6 to Gen 7, because Kalos was probably the best anime they did.
Yeah,
was the best series they did. This generation actually right here for Gen 6 when they did the X and Y stuff, probably the best one in my opinion. I feel like when they went to Gen 7 and they had a completely different design, it ruined it for me. Gen 5 was good, Gen 6 was good, then they had the Alolan, where he went to the Alola Island.
I didn't like the Alolan games.
I didn't like the games. The anime was good. It actually was. It got pretty serious in a couple parts. You really, if you saw it, the first half of it was kind of meh, but then it gets pretty emotional at the end. If you just remember some of those episodes, I almost cried. It's damn. I'm not ready for this. I don't know what I'm looking at. Also, there's Lasagna talking to the one actress lady. Everything beautiful should stay that way forever. Interesting, bro.
So, if you put all the starters into a room and made them fight, who do you think will come out?
I'm pretty sure it was literally a video on that. See, I feel, in my personal opinion, I feel like it would be something like Empoleon or Infernape or something. Something stupid, one of those stupid Pokemon that have or just crack.
Yeah, because Mudkip is
Or Mudkip, okay. Mudkip isn't really the best. The only reason why it's really good is because first of all the generation's in. Because it's double weak to grass, but outside of that, it has one of the best typings in the game. Water and mud makes it double immune to fire. Those moves are really good against a lot of different types and everything. The only thing you have to worry about is grass. In the generations in, I'm pretty sure there's not many grass types. Gen 3.
Okay, let's play a game. In the first generation of starters, who's coming out on top?
Charizard, probably. First, it can fly. Yeah.
It can't fly in the first generation.
Well, no, it can't. It doesn't have. It's a flying fire type.
Not in the first generation.
It's a flying fire type. It's not a dragon type.
I know it's not a dragon type. It's a fire type. It's not a flying type.
The fire type, but I thought you were just talking about in general, just the stars, how they are now.
I was just talking about the actual first generation.
Well, because what? Bulbasaur now is not Bulbasaur. Venusaur is a poison leaf type, or grass type, whatever they call him now.
Well, he was always a poison leaf type.
then Blastoise has always just been base water.
Yeah, he's always.
He never got a second typing. Charizard's been as fire and flying. See, I know why they didn't do a dragon, even though he straight up is just a dragon. Giving a starter the dragon type, do you know how stupid that would be? How overpowered that would be? Dragon types are like kind of preserved to those like mythical Pokemon, legendaries and like pseudos and stuff. Those are, and yeah, there's a few non-pseudos, non-legendary that are dragon type. There's actually quite a few now, but they're usually classified as the really strong ones. Of course, this generation they added a thing that essentially just made them obsolete, called Fairy type. Fairy type being one of the stupidest.
Fairy typing is actually the strongest typing.
It is.
It is literally the strongest typing.
And first of all, counters like the old strongest one, and it's also good against what? I think its only weakness is steel. Steel and what else? Steel in.
I think it's literally only
dark type. I think. No, I'm pretty sure. No. Steel. What else? I know steel's one of its weaknesses. That's like its main weakness. Ooh, hi, Lucario. Speaking of steel type, Lucario being a steel fighting type is like actually kind of cracked. Meaning he's immune to the fighting type weakness that steel has. I'm pretty sure. No. Wait, no, that's not how that works. I'm pretty sure fighting is good against fighting. No. I'm thinking of ghost type. Because ghost is good against ghost. Dragon's good against dragon. I think ground's good against ground.
I'm gonna die on this hill and say Bulbasaur is still the second best starter ever.
Okay, so you just went from at the beginning of this episode saying that Bulbasaur was the best starter to now saying it's the second best.
It's not.
At least keep it to the accurate of saying it's the best starter, or no, it's not.
Well,
either
then I realized Mudkip was a thing, and then I was like, Mudkip is.
Mudkip is just my personal favorite. It's not really the best, honestly. It's like I said, it's good for where it's at, and it's good for its stats. I feel like its Mega Evolution design could be better. Well, it just gets bulky. It essentially just looks like he hit the gym a little too much. I'm gonna be honest, Blaziken fucking looks badass.
The only reason I say it's the second best starter is because it can take a lot of damage. That's the only reason I'm saying that.
It can take a lot of damage. It has good attacks. I mean, it's pretty solid Pokemon. I mean, all starters, honestly, I'm gonna honestly, are gonna beat 90% of the other Pokemon. Like they just have a lot going for them. Their stats are pretty good. They're pretty well-rounded Pokemon. That's the whole point of the starting Pokemon. It's a well-rounded beginner, they easily accessible Pokemon that has a base typing, one of the most common typings, like fire, water, and grass. Those are the three most common.
Okay, so in Gen 1, this is how it goes.
Like outside normal and stuff, flying and all that.
Charizard is the best, then it's Venusaur, and then it's
Blastoise. Even though, like, if you're talking about like stats and all that, it would be Venusaur at last. But like, in the terms of
like, if you choose it off right the back, that's what I'm saying.
Then you're most likely going to go with Venusaur.
Yeah, because Venusaur will take out two of the first.
And then it becomes obsolete compared to the other two after that. So it's more of like, do you want to wait out and go for a different Pokemon?
Well, what does Blastoise even do? Blastoise would take out the rock gym.
Blastoise has pretty high damage water attacks. It'll take out rock. It'll take out ground. It'll take out.
Is there even a ground gym in the first one?
There isn't. But, well, technically you can count Giovanni, because Giovanni has a Nidoking.
I guess you can do it, but
Giovanni is not any specific what. It has a normal type. I'm pretty sure it has Nidoking. Was Meowth's evolution Persian? What else does it have? I think it had a ghost type or a dark type somewhere. No, dark type didn't exist until
dark type didn't exist until Gen 3.
Gen 2. Because Houndoom, pretty sure the next evolutions came out in Gen 2. Yeah, because Leafeon, Glaceon came out in Gen 3. Umbreon and Sylveon came out Gen 2. So that's when they released the dark type generation. something I realized, Gen 5 has the most amount of Pokemon added. I think it's like 170 something.
Oh yeah, it is.
Because 151 is the original game. Original 151. Could you even access Mew in the original game? Like without an event or anything?
Yeah.
Like, did they make every one of those legendaries accessible? I can't remember. See, the new
I remember sometimes you had to trade.
You had to trade?
You had to evolve Pokemon.
Really? Yeah. Oh yeah. You had to do like the links and all that, like the cable link, or what it was called. I think it was like that, like the cable core or something, where you had the trade but played another console. Which honestly, I understand why they did that. It's supposed to promote you to play with other people or like, interact with other people, which I guess is cool. Because that's what I liked about the DS, the especially the Game Boy. Those are something everybody would have their own. They weren't the most expensive thing in the world, so everybody honestly had one. I mean, especially the DS. And now, like the Switch, I feel like Switch is pretty expensive. What the DS when it first came out, I think it was like a couple $100.
Yeah.
Say.
Remember the 2DS?
2DS. Yeah. What? They had the DSi, the DS, the 2DS, and the 3DS.
And there was more, dude.
There was more, but there's the mini. Damn. To be honest with you, Fletchling is a pretty good Pokemon too. Fire and Flying type is gonna be pretty good.
Okay, let's say you have how many regions are there?
How many regions are there for this generation?
No, for like how many regions? There's Kanto, Johto.
Oh, there's gonna be 9 technically.
There's 9 regions. Well, 10.
Yeah, with Hazumian.
Yeah. There's 10 regions. If you had to build a team, one team, and you can't switch out any Pokemon on it. So right when you put a Pokemon on that team, you can't change it.
So like you are essentially committing to a team of Pokemon, but it could be from any generation.
It could be from any generation.
Can you essentially?
But you have to beat all of
okay,
the
see,
10.
There's different ways to look at this. Technically, you didn't set any limit on what Pokemon it could be. So I can
No legendaries.
Okay, so I was gonna say I could essentially choose God. I could choose God, one of the pretty good Pokemon. Rayquaza, I could choose like
no mythics, no
let's say that definitely brings it down a little bit.
no legendaries.
Let's say
That's cheating a lot.
well, I would say, do we have to have a starter Pokemon? So do we? Have
Yes, we would have to have a starter Pokemon.
So if you had to have a starter, I mean, if I was to go by personal bias and I didn't really care, I would probably do Mudkip.
Me too. I would do Bulbasaur for me.
I would say that's just my favorite Pokemon.
Also, grass types are very rare to come by, so.
That is true. But yeah, I mean.
Okay, but what else?
Another Pokemon. I feel like for my secondary Pokemon, you should do it like this. They all have to be from different generations too.
Okay, I can do that. That's
okay.
good.
So if we'll say, also in this episode, just to clarify, we are going to do a longer episode, just so this is a catch-up episode.
Yeah, this is literally just a catch-up.
So we're just talking while we're doing a recap. Technically, this video isn't necessary for the main playthrough because we've already done this recording. Technically, we're way further in the game, so we're kind of just playing along as we're talking. But back on to what we were saying. Since I already chose a Gen 3 Pokemon, and you already chose a Gen 1 Pokemon, I have 5 other Pokemon I could put on my team, but they all have to be from their generation.
Yeah. But they have to be like good, so you can like go through.
Man, I mean, see again, you didn't really limit my options enough. I can still choose 2 overpowered of Pokemon. Let's say you can only limit to 1 starter and 1 pseudo legendary.
Well, pseudo legendaries don't actually exist. It's a people.
I know, but no. What I mean by that, every generation does have like 1 or I'm pretty sure one of the generations has 2. Gen 3, I'm pretty sure has um, Metagross, and
Dragonite.
so that's gonna be your
That's gonna be my pseudo
Real.
legendary.
okay. Um, for mine, what I chose a Gen 3.
By the way, they have to start off as
Their first.
the first evolution.
So I guess like if you were to do a Dragonite, it would be a Jatini. For me, if I wanted a Mud, well, I guess Mudkip is already a Mudkip. I didn't say like Marshtomp or like what's Mudkip's final evolution? Why am I like mixing? What, just Marshtomp? I don't know why I'm blanking on that. My favorite starter, I came in. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? See, I don't know why my brain does that sometimes.
Then I'm gonna choose Eevee because
Okay.
so I can like
Okay.
choose any.
So Mudkip. I'm thinking maybe I think I'm gonna go with Tyranitar. So so what's his first evolution? Pivotar, no, second. Tyrant? No. Tyrant's the fossil Pokemon. Gosh, I'm really blanking on all my Pokemon names now. Damn, he really just did Sword Dance on you. Or was that Sword Dance? I think that's Sword Dance.
So I would choose Bulbasaur, Dortini. What was my third one again? Oh, Eevee. Because I could evolve it into any. I would probably evolve it into
Sylveon?
Sylveon.
Sylveon.
Because Fairy type is overpowered.
Okay, so I got Mudkip, Tyranitar. No, actually, I want to go with Garchomp. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Garchomp is Gen 4. Garchomp is Gen 4. So now I have a Gen 3 and a Gen 4. So Gibble and a Mudkip are by 2. My third one is going to be Tinkaton.
Tinkaton? Really?
Gen 9. Steel and Fairy type. I'm going to go with that. Pretty good Pokemon. Pretty good, actually. Really good.
Okay, no, that's
a Gen 9. So. Fourth for me, I want to do something classic, kind of nostalgic. I want to go back to Gen 1 maybe. So what? I have a water.
I need a speed. Because Bulbasaur is like you can take damage. Dragonite is like powerful. Sylveon can like trap you. You know, like so I need someone with speed.
So I feel like for me, I feel like I'm gonna go. So I already have a water ground type. I have 2 ground types. I have another one, a dragon ground type, which I guess that kind of leaves me a little weak to water in some ways. I guess I will also go with, and then I also have a fairy steel type, which is really good.
Should I go with a steel type? I don't know.
Maybe I will go with. Maybe I'll go with Arcanine. So Growlithe, Hisuian.
Hisuian? Okay.
Hisuian Arcanine. That's technically Generation 8. Yeah, that's technically Gen 8. So, I'll go with that. That leaves me 2 more. So what? Now I have a fire. What is Hisuian's Growlithe's second typing? Pretty sure it's a rock type. Rocket fire? No, it's something else. I can't remember. But essentially a fire type, water type, ground dragon type. Okay. And then also the fairy steel type. Maybe an ice type would be useful. Ice is good against flying type. Ooh, fighting type. Actually, no. That's what I want him a champ. I
You
want.
can't do Machamp.
Why not?
You already chose Arcanine.
Oh yeah, shit. Well, Zooey. Oh yeah, I guess those are still. I guess it's technically Gen 1 then, if you want to count like that. Um, I guess maybe no, it's already that's Gen 4. I already have a Gen 4.
Do I have a Gen 4 yet?
I don't think you do.
Okay, well, I can't do a Startle. Alright. I already have a Gen 1, which is Bulbasaur. What about... I have a Gen 2 Dratini.
That's Gen 1. Dratini?
Is Dratini Gen 1?
That's Dragonite, Nick.
Yeah, that's Gen 2.
Dragonite's Gen 1.
You can't get a Dragonite in Gen 1. On the Game Boy?
Nick, you're playing with me, right?
In the anime, it shows up in Gen...
Nick, Dragonite is one of the original 151. That's the pseudo legendary of the first generation. You're fucking with me, right?
And I was Gen 2.
Bro, you actually don't know your Pokemon. That's crazy.
Wait, what do you get it in Gen 1 then?
I'm not sure.
I played
think
that
it's
game
I think it's in a
too.
cave somewhere. I think you just well, I think you have to catch Dratini and then evolve it.
But yeah. But that was a Gen 2. I swear that was Gen 2.
Ooh.
Dragonite.
Yeah, Dragonite's a Gen 1.
Yeah, I thought it was Gen 2. Then what is Gen 2 suit?
Ooh, you know what I'm gonna choose as well? Haxorus.
Haxorus is a good dragon.
Good dragon type. That would be so cool to have on my team.
You know what? If I can't choose Dratini, I'll choose Haxorus.
Wait, but you don't have a. You can choose Dratini. It's a Gen 1. You don't have a Gen 1. Oh,
I have Bulbasaur.
I forgot. You already had a Gen 1. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're like blinking on you breaking your own rules. And Haxorus is a Gen 5. Do you have a Gen 5 already?
No.
Okay, what? So my team is Gen 1 for Arcanine, Gen 4 for Garchomp, Gen 3 for Mudkip, Gen 9 for Tinkaton, Gen 5 for Haxorus, trying to think here. Maybe I'll go for Gen 6.
What are you gonna get at Gen 6?
Gen 6? Maybe I'll get,
I chose Sylveon.
oh, Sylveon. Maybe I should do a Anguslash. Or Double Blade. Or yeah, I think it's called like Double Blade or whatever.
So Bulbasaur's always poison and grass.
Yeah, so I got my team. I have my team and I like it. Ooh. Crocodile might be cool. Or Rhyperior might be cool. See, Generation 4 had a lot of third state evolution added to previous Pokemon. I don't know. I think that's just what my team would be though. I think that's good for my team. Ooh, Gujo would be cool. That's the Gen 6 pseudo.
Cut it. I died.
Did you actually lose all your Pokemon?
Yeah.
You lost to a Kadabra? Bruh. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it quits there for this video. I really need to hit the restroom. Like, take a massive dookie. So, I think we're gonna go ahead and leave it on that episode. We made a little bit of progress on this video. We went ahead and mostly just talked about a bunch of crap. But yeah, we are hopefully going to be caught up within a couple episodes of just doing this. we're still gonna record it just so you guys know what we're doing. So we're gonna hopefully within a couple episodes be caught up, be back where we were. So y'all are, you kind of be there. But everybody, if you don't have anything more to say, Rojo, stay questionable, y'all.